So now we're going to go over some examples of the freeze response. And when we're talking about the freeze response, I want you to really think about the concept of dissociation. That's the foundation for the freeze response. All of the responses within the primitive mind, all are based around the concept of self-preservation. But with the freeze response, I want dissociation to be the first thing that pops into your mind pertaining to it. So let's go over these examples and then talk briefly at the end about them. So the first example is going mentally blank when speaking in front of a crowd, going silent instead of speaking in an argument, being unable to move or react in a stressful situation, tuning out when being yelled at, not being able to start or finish a project due to stress or conflict, being unable to communicate in a stressful or conflict-based situation, being unable to move in a stressful or conflict-based situation, being unable to think in a stressful or conflict-based situation, experiencing extreme stress and leaving the body as a result, being put on the spot in a personal or professional situation and being unable to speak, being unable to move or react while in physical danger, being unable to speak when meeting someone new, being unable to comprehend information in stressful or new situations, being unable to communicate the way you want in stressful or new situations, experiencing writer's block, and experiencing procrastination. These are some examples of the freeze response, and I hope that brings you some clarity with what we're talking about. We're not talking about when you consume something really cold and then you get a headache. That's brain freeze. We're talking about the primitive mind survival mechanism that is called freezing, the freeze response from the primitive mind. And these are all examples that we all are aware of, have experienced maybe once or twice throughout our lives. And ultimately, like I said before, the freeze response is very much necessary. It's a part of our survival mechanisms. It's just about really understanding when you want to use that freeze response and when you don't, and being able to program when we go to that neural pathway within the subconscious mind and when you don't want to go to that neural pathway within the subconscious mind. And you can do that by way of journaling, breathing, and even seeing a hypnotherapist. So I hope this brought you some clarity with exactly what we're talking about when it comes to the freeze response. And I hope all is well with you. Peace.